this is a quick introduction for what we're going to do today. We're going to try and take some walnut and encapsulate it in this bright red Alumilite. And I had very mixed results, and I learned quite a bit about it. So if you stick around, this is a little bit longer video. I had a lot of fun and some failure. I have myself a mess going on. I mean, I'm ready. So I have wood that used to be good, but it's not. Actually got pen blanks cut up in what you may call worthless wood. There's a black walnut, and they're all pitted and yucky looking. And I am going to fill them with Alumilite. And so I've got a tray there, ready to go. I'm going to set that on there. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to put these molds in here, and I'm going to make a top, and I'm going to make 2 pens. I have absolutely no idea how much any of this would take. So this is overflow. I'll fill these up first. I believe if I was just making this tray all by itself, I would need 300 grams. So I'm going to go with 300 grams. Fill both of those things up. Space them out, try to keep them from floating. Put these pieces on top. And then I'm going to put this on top with some weight. And fill those all in there. And I'm going to do it fast enough. And then I'm going to gently carry it clear across the house to the other room. Put it in the thingamajig. So what we got started is side A. And I put blood red is what I'm going for. I put a bunch of red dye and a bunch of fluorescent red dye in it, and I'm going to be mixing that all up. And then Purple extra fine glitter. Holy moly. Yeah, go ahead and just put a lot of that in there. You can't get too... Oh, I didn't really mean to put any more in. I was trying to clean the top. Okay, here we go. As far as purple glitter goes, we've got purple glitter covered. So, I learned something that we're going to try tonight, and that is Alumilite under pressure will impregnate wood. So this wood has not been stabilized, because I also learned you can do it either way. You can stabilize the wood with cactus juice, or you can just let her rip. And so I've got a little bit more fluorescent red. Yeah, so I'm up to about 12 drops of each in what's going to be actually I think I'm not as smart as I'm supposed to be. That was 0. So I'm only at 130 grams. So I'm gonna go to 150. That's how you get to 300, right? Yeah, 151. So now I'll put a little bit more mix on that. Wish I had a timer. Hey, wait, I do have a timer in this thing. I'm going to time myself and mix. We're going to go under pressure, reset, and we're going to go under pressure. We're not going to do any vacuumulating on this, I don't think. So there's 151. Now, I guess I've lost my top. I don't know why. Let's go B. 300. 204. Go! Ready, set. 2016. 2035. 2050. Yeah, I got a lot here. Holy moly. 302. From 151 to 303. Go. Start timer. I got 10 minutes to monkey. Hopefully I'll get it all over my fancy shirt. Oh my gosh, that's red. Oh, that's glittery. Oh, that's cool. So the glitter won't penetrate the wood, but the dye is supposed to. You know what would be fun? God, I'm not prepared. I should put a bright white blank in the middle of this. You know, I bet I can find one. Hope we're still on. Now I found one. That one needs cut. See, don't mess around when you're doing stuff like this. You have to be on task. This stuff's starting to set up. Yeah, holy crap, it is getting warm. Oh, that looks awesome! Oh my heck! Wow! Oh my! Yeah! Oh, looks awesome! Actually, I should have my air tank in here. Oh my gosh, these are full. Okay. Okay, now be there. Yeah. Okay. Who told me this was going to be a good idea? It's going to be a great idea. Okay, look at that. Got it. Oh, there. Look at that. Yep. Got it. My rubber mold for my spinning tops. Let's fill that baby up. A rubber mold for, oh yeah, Wall Street 2 pen. Fill that up. Red Solo cup. Okay, now I have just this much extra. And I wish I had a fish. Oh, look at that. It's already spilling out of my mold, going all over the table, making a mess. That's what we really like. Okay, now this is my magic cup. It's going to get a layer of red. Alright, so because this is hot, it's going for the vacuum chamber. I'll be back in 11. Okay, this is a quick introduction for what we're going to do today. We're going to try and take some walnut and encapsulate it in this bright red Alumilite. And I had very mixed results, and I learned quite a bit about it. So if you stick around, this is a little bit longer video. I had a lot of fun and some failure. But once again, thanks for watching. Okay, now we are back from the pressure cooker. Well, not the pressure cooker, just the pressure tank. Look at that. No bubbles, glittery, super cool looking. That's a top blank. This is a pen blank. I don't have any idea what it's going to look like. It's interesting. I can see the important safety tip. I completely and totally forgot about the mold release. Wow, look at that. You can see the pen tube in there, but I don't think that's too bad. You can certainly see the purple glitter. So that makes a Wall Street 2 pen pretty slick. The ends are pretty darn square. The right side is just a little bit bigger than the the pen's going to be when you turn it. So these molds I made, pretty cool. I'm impressed with it. Wow. Look at that. I have absolutely no idea what this is going to be like, whether it impregnated the wood. So I got some light blanks here. I'm excited to see if the color went in those or not. So now I'm going to go take these screws off and use a little bit of mold release, which is a great big hammer. See if I can get these out, and we'll come back. My mold's leaked, so that was definitely awesome. Guess I should seal them. These are brand new molds. Oh, I'm gonna go beat on these a bit. Come back. Okay, friends, we're back. Tonight's lesson is about urethane mold release. If you've got it, go ahead and remember to use it. So instead, I tried the hammer and screwdriver method, and I got a partial release, and then over here I was beating on this thing, and I even goofed up these walnut blanks. So we are going to use the bandsaw mold release method, where we put this in, skin it off, turned around 3/4, skin it off, cut these babies 3/4, and call it good. Mold last night. The pieces that were missing a lot of wood have been infused, not really infused, but matted next to this bright red Alumilite, and that worked totally awesome. The lesson about using mold release, this is how I had to release my mold. I had to cut each piece out and then turn it and cut this off the bottom of it, and then turn it and cut this off the top of it to get 3/4 by 3/4 square blanks. But I think these are going to be awesome. These are simply, that might have a little red in it, but these other ones are simply walnut blanks that have some red on the outside and some particle board glued to the bottom of them. They didn't really get infused much. And the white pieces that I thought I would put on and see if I could get them colored, if the Alumilite would sink into the white pieces, it did not work at all. It wasn't like cactus juice. So what we ended up with is a whole mess of scraps. We destroyed my 2 new molds. We've got some walnut blanks that are just like normal walnut blanks. Yeah, here's the white one. It doesn't look red at all. And then this is superficial. So I am going to go towards more of a worthless wood idea, and that is get some wood that's really cut up, that's got really bad knots and checks in it, and then infuse that. I'm not going to try and mat it to normal blanks, but it was worth a try. These things turned out awesome with top blank, and these pens, I think they're going to be a little bit see-through, but with a gold tube. I'm going to just call that design and say that's totally awesome. When I get them turned down and shined up, I'll have red with purple glitter, and then I'll be able to see the tube through it. So these molds work nice, and they're nice to have as a backup. When I finish pouring whatever else I'm trying to pour in my main mold, I can fill this or fill this. I may make another 1 or 2 of these, but I think I'm out of the silicone mold making stuff, so I'm going to get some. So, stick around, we're going to get some burl. I actually spied a burl pile, and I'm going to go get it. Maybe we'll turn the camera on. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, send me messages, send me notes, and check out my Utah Wood Turning Symposium t-shirt. I went to that, haven't talked about it much, but that was an awesome 4 days of wood turning. So thanks again.